none of this shit. So again, I'm saying that he is justified in killing that girl. But what I'm saying is, if multiple people are saying that this girl was hella rude, hella disrespectful, hella this, hella that, then I'm pretty sure that's how the scenario went the other night. So all I'm saying is, y'all be safe, motherfucker, guard your grill, and it's not always going to be a tough motherfucker, because it's somebody out there that's tougher than you. It's some.
I'm so tired of everybody being sellouts. Like, if I tell you, think of a famous person, I promise you the first person you think of in your mind is 100% bought out. Like, almost everybody is bought out, and it all could be traced back down to this same company or this same group that bought out everybody. And it's just like, do people not build things with mission and intention anymore? Like, is the intention for people just to make money? Because, like, I get it, but at the end of the day, at some point, that kind of becomes lame, because there's already plenty of people with money. And money is not going to change the world. You can change the world. But if your intention was, I just am going to build this to get bought out, I mean, like, I just think that, like, we see that 100 times. Okay, you get
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue.
Who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
old now. We're trying to
Alexander
that actually make an impact. But last time I checked, like, everybody's a sellout.
Usually you don't
and it's just crazy to me, because
build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real.
Give up every day, you know, and it really does start from intention from the beginning. Like, somebody that sold out what they built, they knew from the beginning, like, I have a price, and this is my skill, this is my price, these are my conditions. And that's just, it's never been thing to me. I've never, you know, and you know, you best believe, I mean, since day one, since I've been on the internet,
this is with the straight left.
But that has never been the goal. The goal was always, I have a mission, I want to get done, I want to see it done the right way. And
how are these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
This is taking boxing and you are going to give me millions. How much money do you have for one? And what do you call that deal?
You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. You're on fire in the ring.
Right, you know what I mean? It's fake.
Skill for skill.
It's all
for
for
time.
and I'm just telling you guys, it's sad how common it is, because there was a time when I really believed that a lot of these people that the facades of, oh, I care about the environment, I care about people, I care about this. When I actually got to the point where I'm actually able to meet or interact with these people, I realized, no, you don't care. This was all a front for you to have a certain public image, or really, you're always going to say people that run the world to run like it is now.
He misses with that jab.
To get this guy. You're by the same people who will
catch and shoot.
When we have 40, 50 million of plastic,
do you believe what we're seeing? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Guys, I'm so tired of everybody being sellouts. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
That bell could not have... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice punch. And he scores with the counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a high-octane battle. Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he misses with that straight left. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. The jab not finding its target. Just misses right uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Holding nothing back here in the round. Caution being thrown to the wind. careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy. Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They exchange punches. A lot of effort being exerted here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two were made for each other. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Oh, that punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't find a home for that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this. Pensacola's finest is down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Roy Jones and And there's the bell for round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And that hook misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
So one who draws first blood top. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. A perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end,